Idaho's Department of Fish and Game, they set up the rules for hunting in the Gem State. They describe fair chase as pursuing an animal in their natural environment and overcoming its senses. Aside from those game laws, fair chase is sort of a social contract between hunters and the game. The chasers, they have the big, powerful rifles with high-tech laser scopes. And those animals being chased, well, they have their speed on their side. It's not exactly a fair fight to begin with, we get it, but a small number of Idaho hunters are still looking for an extra edge to tilt the playing field in their favor with, you guessed it, technology. How about filing a public records request to figure out the exact location of a government tracking device on a bighorn sheep, only to go right out there and kill it right where it stands? What's fair about that chase? Well, the Idaho Fish and Game Commission says it isn't, and several lawmakers agree and passed House Bill 404 through committee today. Here's Andrew Bartline.
Hunting a bighorn sheep in Idaho is a big-time deal.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime tag in Idaho.
Hunters apply for it, and a big part of the process is plain luck.
So it's a big deal.
Jim Runsvold is a hunter himself.
Get out there among them and track them down and use your hunting skills.
It's the unwritten code.
The issue of fair chase.
That lawmakers
Hunting ethics.
are now trying to place in state law.
To prevent bad actors from using public records requests to get individual location data of wildlife.
Hunters after a big prize and getting desperate.
Well, for a hunter to do that is completely unethical and against fair chase.
Bill London would know.
Yes.
After a career with the Idaho Wild Sheep Foundation.
People have done it, and with the advances in technology, it's expanding.
And by proxy, shrinking wildlife research.
Because it would only make sense that these agencies will be hesitant to put collars on certain animals.
The tracking collars are used to map migration routes, behavior, and document which herds are in connection, all to manage the population and their health.
And one of the big problems with bighorn sheep management in Idaho is disease. So it's important to know which herds are moving in and intermingling with others.
But without safeguards around that data,
to protect wildlife and to protect ethical hunting in Idaho,
it's ripe for misuse and abuse.
I don't think there's any pride in being able to shoot something that, where technology is involved.
And those on the inside know this is the peak on a mountain of problems.
Well, I've seen drones being used, and that is definitely not fair chase.
But it's natural behavior in a field of competition.
A lot of people after the same big elk, and people do whatever they think they can get away with.
I have met people that wanted to do this, yes, but our conversations were fairly short.
Thank you.
And in a world laced in evolving technology, few can tell you exactly what is fair chase.
Kind of tricky to determine what crosses the line.
But these lawmakers can tell you exactly what it isn't.
The motion passes.
I don't like people cheating to get their game, and I think it detracts from people that want to hunt fairly.
To be clear, this data is also used by hunting activists. We heard the representative who sponsors this bill bring that up in committee today. He says a group in Montana used this type of data in their state to track wolves and wolf hunting and map hotspots. Will they then organize to disrupt future wolf hunting? So it cuts both ways. This also isn't a complete blanket, Brian.
Okay.
It gives the government agency the authority to deny a public records request if they believe somebody's out there to disrupt hunting or to hunt unfairly. It's not like every data request would be denied. If they're concerned about it, they could deny it.
Did they give any idea during testimony today how often this has happened or how many times it's happened?
No, but the Wild Sheep guy is the former president of that foundation, and he says that he knows it happens. He knows people who've done it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like bait and salt, put that out there? Yeah, so there's a reason they have fair chase rules.
Yeah, and the drone thing was weird to me, too. It's just something about it's like a weird taste in your mouth, but
I think a lot of people could look at that and go, yeah, okay, that's crossing the line. I
Yeah.
don't see that. All right, thank you very much, Andrew.